Hi, welcome back to Lovestyle. I'm Misty. We're going to get right into it today. Today's episode is about my keto journey. You may have your own keto journey. Some others might be going through their keto journey. And some of us are still not done. So my keto journey, in May 2017, I decided to quit drinking. Why quit drinking? I was fat. I figured, let's get rid of the booze. I don't know what it's doing for my health, but I don't think it's anything good. I had high blood pressure, and I was 80 pounds overweight. Now, I've lost 50 pounds, mostly due to the ketogenic diet. So I'm a promoter of it, for sure. You try to clean yourself out from the inside. You got to clean the engine to make it work right. So 50 pounds are gone. I got 30 more to go. Let's keep on going. You may relate. So I got into Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg is big on the scene for the ketogenic diet. We're going to link something below. Dr. Berg is the leading keto guy in my opinion. So the keto diet did for me what I needed it to do at the time. So I quit drinking, started eating more vegetables, kept up my meats at least moderately, and had some fat with that, which is like butter for me. I don't get too into the MCT oil and different oils. So there I was, listening to Dr. Berg's advice, where he recommends 7 to 10 cups of vegetables per day to get all the nutrients you need, mostly greens, a lot of salads. I gotta tell you, I had a hard time shoveling in 7 to 10 cups of vegetables every day. I did 5. That's about what I did a day. I think it worked for me. I had just a heck of a time trying to fit 10 cups in. I really have to say I couldn't do it. It felt very unnatural to me to be trying to force food into my body at that rate and that amount. But I did the 5 cups of vegetables a day. I did the meats. I stayed away from the breads and the starches, and it worked for me. Now, some things I did on the keto diet that did not work for me. Main thing here, very, very important. Be very, very careful of sweeteners. I'm talking diet drinks. I honestly think that diet drinks is the killer of this diet. When people don't seem to succeed on the ketogenic diet, I feel it has to do with the liquids they're drinking. If those liquids include sweeteners. If you're going to have a little sweetener, have some liquid stevia. Try to get organic. Try a little monk fruit. That's supposed to be good too. But please do not drink it all day in your beverage. I honestly think this is probably the biggest tip in the diet community. I've heard it touched on. I don't think it's emphasized quite enough. So sweeteners, that's my first tip. Try to stay away. You can have a little treat now and then with some sweetener in there. If you want to make some chocolate chip keto cookies now and then, go for it. But drinking it every day is not good for the body. I can say that for a fact. A lot of people on keto, they don't worry about calories. Calories do matter. I'm not going to say I'm the type of girl who measures anything, who counts a bunch of macros. I'll be honest, I was a bit lazy, maybe to my detriment. Hard to say. I'm still happy with my result. But calories do matter. You can't just eat what you want, a bunch of keto desserts, a bunch of sweetener, a bunch of calories, and think that there's going to be no consequence. I really think you need to consider how many calories you're putting into the body. Big salads, put some meat on there, stay away from breads. You will lose weight, guaranteed. Drink the water, put some pink salt in your water and a little bit of no salt, and you will lose weight. You got to try it. You know, one of the mistakes I made while on keto that I wish I knew then was I was trying to replace bad food with keto versions of bad food. Desserts, keto ice cream, fat bombs, which aren't quite as bad if you keep them in the box. But I was really obsessing about these versions of bad foods that I could make, and no one would know the difference because they tasted like a sugary chocolate cake anyway. I became sort of obsessed with these keto desserts. Please don't do that. It is very easy, if you're like me, to get pulled into the fun part of keto, and it was fun. I almost started a new channel doing all keto desserts. I decided not to do that, and I decided to pull back from that idea of replacing bad food with a little bit of less bad food with the keto replacements. It's very, very easy, again, to get pulled into this. I wished I had seen more videos like this one where someone was warning me not to do so. Maybe they did and I didn't listen. So watch your keto desserts and watch that sweetener. The keto diet will help you eliminate a lot of the problems you may have within your internal body, with your liver, help you clear out some toxins. It is a great healer. Who likes to be on medication? I don't really know anybody trying to be healthy who wants to stay on medication. How many medications are you on? Wouldn't it be nice to not have to take any of that and to feel great? Now, keto doesn't necessarily promote eating a lot of meat, but I'm here to tell you, if you add some meat to the keto diet, I think you will find you are less hungry. I think you will find you have more salt in your body, natural salt. And I think you will find that you will feel better. Again, I wished someone had given me this advice, and I can see the keto community heading towards carnivore a bit. And now they're almost combined, where you have not a small amount of meat, not even a moderate amount of meat. But if you add just a little more meat on the keto diet, I would be willing to bet you are going to feel pretty good. Now, when I was on the keto diet, I was a little bit paranoid to eat too much meat. And I felt hungry more often. And I think that led to my cravings, which led to the desserts to make up for that. Something that I was missing, probably protein. Another thing on the keto diet that I wished I had known, I did not at the time know about the electrolyte salts that should go into your water. Potassium chloride, which is no salts that you find at the store, and pink salt, which you also find at the store. You can order either of them on Amazon. You got to put the salts in your water. If you don't put the salts in your water, I can guarantee you, you may feel dizzy sometimes. I felt dizzy during the ketogenic diet. Now, I was on the ketogenic diet for 2+ years. And I was dizzy many of those days. I felt a little bit embarrassed to tell people how dizzy I was because I was really, really enjoying the cleansing my body was having, the clearing of the toxins from the alcohol, from the bad eating year after year. I had heard through the grapevine and on different videos, if you ate too much protein, it would raise your insulin levels. And I think that's what made me paranoid while on the ketogenic diet, to eat too much meat. And I find this is very, very common that others think that too. I think they're coming to find out, and I can't prove this, that more meat on the ketogenic diet will lead to more success at weight loss and body shrinking. You know, keto got me reading labels. I had never read a label, I don't think, in my life until I got on the keto diet. Flip that sucker over. I read a label today in the grocery store. It was a bottle of apple juice, like good apple juice, like expensive apple juice. I turned that sucker over, 46 grams of carbs and 46 grams of sugar and a little drink of apple juice. Some people give this to their kids. Become a label reader. This will do you so much good. I never thought I was someone who counted things. I don't like to measure things. I'm lazy. I don't like to get my food scale out, which I don't even have one. But be a label reader. Keto made me a label reader, and it was to my benefit and helped me on my journey to weight loss. You want to get low carbs. You want low carbs. You want low sugar. I used to do, for myself, I said, well, where do I begin? Anything under 5 carbs, anything under 5 sugars, start there. This is a good tip. I found it helped me. I would not consume anything that had more than 5 carbs in a serving and 5 sugars in a serving. And that's a good place to start if you're just starting this. Keto got me to shop on the outer aisles of a grocery store. If you're going inside the aisles of a grocery store that are in the middle, you're on the wrong track. Sometimes there's some natural peanut butter there with no sugar. That's okay. There's some coconut milk in a can. That's the better stuff. And there is liquid stevia for those special occasions. But you want to be shopping on the outside aisles of a grocery store. I heard this tip while on my keto journey, was very, very, very helpful. And now I find I don't even enter any middle aisles, except for the ones I mentioned. So bottom line, keto is great. I am a huge fan of the keto diet. It led me on my journey eventually to land on carnivore, fasting in between, which I still use as a tool. Keto's great. Try it if you want to get off some medication. Try it if you have pain and inflammation. Try it if you want to lose weight. Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? You got fat. I know I got fat. We got fat. I can say fat now. I avoided pictures forever. And I just looked back at them, but I'm going to flash them here now and show you I'm getting over it. We're open now. It's 2020. We talk about things openly. We got fat. Now let's get healthy. Let's get healthy together. Comment. Tell me what you want me to talk about, diet related or otherwise. I will see you at the finish line. I might need a second to get there. Let's get to our goal weight, shall we? Subscribe, comment, and like. Would love to hear from you. So check out our music. Black Eyed Soul on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and on Amazon. Peace out.